Hey, good evening, guys. What's going on? So, my plans for this week were mostly like Elden Ring and Super Robot Wars, but Midori was talking my ears off about Cyber Sleuth earlier, and I just really wanted to play some. So, I gotta remember what we were doing, because the last time I played this was like actual months ago with KT, and so I barely remember what I was doing. Find Higurumon's gear in Broadway 1F, I guess? Like, I don't remember what my party is, or what my farms were doing, or what I was doing in this dungeon. Did I find your gear? Please find the cog I dropped, okay. Like, if you're not familiar with Cyber Sleuth, Digimon story games have always been pretty heavy, but this one is like really like Shin Megami Tensei-ish, and it draws heavily on stuff like Summer Wars, for example, since it has the same director. I'm gonna take me. So, if I remember correctly about where we were, we're in the middle of trying to deal with Eden syndrome. So basically, some people log into Eden, which is the like virtual reality full dive network that people use for everything, and then they go comatose. And it turns out that it's because of these things called eaters, which eat people's brains but leave their body intact. And we got attacked, and so our body is lying comatose, but we like partly logged out, and so part of us was able to like scrape together a body we could use, and oof, that hurt. And so now we're working with a detective to try and figure out like what we're gonna do about this huge mess. There we go. No, please do not do that. No, okay. Scramble, okay. This game was made on a pretty low budget, and it really does kind of show. Even the soundtrack is like uncommonly bad for the person who did it, which is the same person who did like the Danganronpa soundtracks and stuff. Oh, we're at the ghost story part of it. mean, that's what I always think after I nearly get hit by a truck. So, the reason why, like, death by traffic accident is such a thing in Japanese media and why the isekai truck is a thing is, yep, there we go. Because of, like, how Japan is, like, accidental death is basically exclusively traffic accidents. And it's usually trucks because it's, like, most of due to Japan's, like, garbage urban layout and its rules against how urban traffic works. Most of the time, the only people who are, like, overworked enough to actually cause an accident are, like, truck drivers and stuff, so... The usual hardest part of this game is figuring out where everyone actually is that you need to talk to, because it's like, oh, go talk to some people outside, and then it's like... That's kind of cool. And it's like... did you get everyone? Yes? No? No? Okay, so, like, I found one person, now I've got to go and find the others who are probably in here somewhere, but there's no guarantee. Panic? You best start believing in ghost stories, mister. Now we've wandered into the minus world, apparently. There she is. Alright, I didn't need to sleep anyway. Wait, how's the farm doing? Line. So the farm doesn't run when you when the game is turned off. It's only while the game is like on and active. So you don't really miss out if you like wandered off and didn't play the game for a few months, which is what happened here. I really wish that this game, since they like adopted a bunch of quality of life stuff from Hacker's Memory back into this game for the complete edition, I really wish that they had adopted speed up the hacking skill, because that would have made a lot of the game a lot nicer. One of the most annoying things about this game is how long it takes to run from place to place. the hell did I just ding on? Oh, okay. I thought I'd walked over a Digimetal or something. But now I must go. Oh wow, it just straight up teleported me, okay. You know, let me just check that my, farm is actually running. Because it's certainly possible that I forgot to do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it just had 1 minute left exactly, okay. Actually, what I should do is run around here until the minute is up so I can use the farm immediately. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Do I seriously not have, like, a farm expansion yet? Oh, I really don't. Okay. Fortunately, you get a memory up for this quest. Is it this quest? Yeah. You get a memory up for doing this quest, which is kind of amazing. Right, 1, 3, thank you. probably dump Digimon soon, because he's starting to run out of things. The NX Digimon that you get from the pre-order bonus are pretty decent, but their stats start to fall off because they don't learn new skills and their special moves are really expensive. If I remember rightly, they also can't be devolved since they start with 200 ability. And that would be kind of busted. The main reason that I have him is that his special skill is like absurdly good. I don't actually read Digimon runes. You'd think that I would since it's a fairly simple cipher, but I don't, so no idea what he's saying. Pause. Same sound effect and everything. Oh, why is my phone dinging at me? Dealing with our shitty, never mind, I won't finish that thought in a public place. That would be a bad idea. It is saying that, unlike real life, stories have a responsibility to be realistic. As long as you don't make me be the one who has to try the, coffee, Kyoko, I don't mind at all. That's a thought. Is there a new, Oh, it's still the bronze cup. Okay, I can probably just win this. I may have elected to not do this on stream previously for some reason. And I probably should have. These are really easy. If you can, with the later ones, they're actually a really good money grinding opportunity. So what you do is, if you can get it so you can get to the last stage without putting much effort and then die on the last stage, you can repeat the tournament from the beginning. How much health do you have? What? It has about 1,000 health. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if you can make it up to the last stage of a tournament and then lose, you can repeat the tournament from scratch. And it's a really good way of grinding experience and money. These may work better if I swap out Sukeban. There we go. Oh, that's sick, actually. Ryudamon's victory pose puts it in the same pose as, like, its original artwork nearly, but mirrored, so that's really cool. Okay, why are your Digimon so fast? Like, holy crap. Calm down. Nice crit. Ouch. Digimon was like the perfect boss for this team to fight. Okay, now I definitely need to visit the farm though. Fortunately, there's an access point right here. I think I have some converting to do too if I didn't do that. Yep. Yeah, they can't be changed around, which kind of hurts them a lot. You guys can go right into the farm. No, not into my party. Into the farm. And I should probably pinch, actually, yeah, let's pinch another... Let's take Digimon. Yeah, I'd like to evolve this guy into the next form, but he needs a bit more ability before I can do that. And, like, the easiest way that I can do that is just start leveling him up. You have bonus attack and defense, so I think I'll put you into this one, who also wants bonus attack and defense. Oh wait, no, this is his actual next form. Okay, so whatever the bottom one is, needs ability must be, I guess, related to Doraemon or something? What do you have as a bonus? Mostly attack. Let's do this then. I have no idea what it's going to turn into from that though. Not Tyrannomon, maybe Rexmon or whatever that blue one is. Alomon? Oh, it's, yeah, this guy, Strikemon. Okay, cool. Not actually very useful because of the bad moveset, but, like, it's not a big deal either. I can keep rolling with this. So the purpose of having Digimon in the party is almost entirely because of his special skill. I don't really care that much about the rest. Is the silver cover open already? Yeah. I think this is the one that ends with Flame-Dramon, and it's gonna, like, body me, most likely. That hurt. Like, a lot. Yeah, bet. A Strikemon Ginumon gain 8 levels immediately. Yeah. Oh, it's data. Rip. Actually, you have high intelligence, don't you? So it's just gonna... yeah. Didn't do that much damage. That's fine. These guys are kind of chunky. It's actually more that, like, my team isn't too good since it's not a huge amount of farm Digimon. They've mostly been working alongside me, and eventually that's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to rotate them out for farm Digimon. That's more like it. I really should have turned off my emails before I started streaming. I have a really bad habit of forgetting that. Oh, good hit, good hit. Dude, that thing's attack animation is so good. I only have the one data Digimon. However, I can swap them with things that won't take bonus damage, which is almost good. Like, almost as good. Ugh. The defense is really starting to stack up here. Dude, why is his Armadillomon so fast? Oh, nice. That thing's kind of sick, actually. What line is that from? It's not part of Commandermon's line, because it's, Champion of Steel's Dramon. It looks like it's part of Monodramon's line, based on the, like, bondage melee combat dragon aesthetic it has. all you got? Okay, I see the defense was less high on this one's list of priorities. Looking good. Oh no, stop that. You stop that right now. Oh. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick off the data one, no, the virus first, and then swap into my virus team, like the other virus characters on the team, and then they can take the fight from there. Swap in the viruses. Pokemon isn't really concerning me, but that Galamon is kind of beating me up, and I don't want to have that happening. I've never seen an enemy die from poison before. Because I don't think the damage that it does is percent based, I think it just does like flat damage that sucks. I could be wrong, but that's how I've been feeling about it. Oh, I missed. Nice stuff. Have the lab and do an evolution. Need to refresh my team too. So you have your mostly plus attack, so I should pick something that has a high attack requirement basically. Like Growlmon or Orgamon, I guess, because it also has attack, like it has the highest attack requirement. And his attack is way up there, so we may as well lean into it. Alright, let's see how far I can get in the next tournament, if it's running by now. Because I think it must be the next one that has the Flame Dramon, which is like brutally difficult. Ah, okay. Nope, we're done with the tournament arc. exactly what was I doing? Picking up coffee. Ah, we're getting food, so it must be time for some Yuko. Yup.
うん、買い出しご苦労。君の帰りを待っていたところだ。見ての通り、依頼人がやってきたのでね。
こんにちは。こんにちは。
君は何を言っている？こちらは依頼人の
上白優子です。
うん。それでは上白優子さん。今回はどのような
Remember that Kamishiro is the like super company that runs Eden, and Yuko is the scion thereof. So last time she showed up, she gave us a false name and basically tested us.
私の父について調べてほしいんです。
Oh wow, I only got up to chapter 5 last time. I did take it easy.
悟さん。上白エンタープライズの前社長ですね。
Which leg I'm sitting on?
はい。
昨年お亡くなりになった。自殺だったと報道されていましたが。
違います。違うんです。お父さんは自殺なんかしない。すみません。大きな声を。
いえ、構いませんよ。それでなぜ自殺ではないと？何か確証がおありですか？
確証はありません。だからこそ調査を依頼したいんです。
なるほど。ごもっとも。
手がかりはおそらく先日調査していただいた山科誠。彼は昨年まで上白の研究員でした。父の死と時を同じくして退社し、そのまま行方をくらましてしまった。
それで山科が父親の死に関係していると考えた。
はい。直接関係はないとしても、父の死についてきっと何かを知っていると。
うん。我々に山科誠のことを調査させたのは今回の件を依頼するためですね。あなたは我々を試した。再び依頼に来たということは無事試験に合格したわけだ。
すみません。信用できない人が周囲にたくさんいるような気がして、つまらない小細工を失礼しました。
いや、素直に答えていただけたということは信頼していただいている何よりの証です。お父上の調査引き受けましょう。
ありがとうございます。ちょっとすみません。もしもし。はい。いえ、特に問題は何も。はい。違います。私一人です。わかりました。すぐに戻りますから。リエさんは本社で待っていてください。では、 すみませ
One
ん。
nice thing about this game is that a lot of its important cutscenes are fully voiced, and so I can often listen to them with my eyes shut and rest my eyes for a
そ
bit.
のようですね。調査は休んじて我々にお任せを。
よろしくお願いします。では。
これはかなり大掛かりな調査になりそうだ。本腰を入れて当たらねばな。うまくすれば上城の過去や内部事情も暴くことができるだろう。又吉刑事にもご足労願うとしようか。では調査を進めよう。私は再度山科誠の情報を洗い直してみる。その間君はもう一度山科誠の自宅を訪ねてみてくれ。新しい事実が出てくるかはわからないが、ま、ダメ元だよ。ダメ元。ダメ元か。あ、いやすまない。大したことではないよ。ダメ元。父がよく使っていた言葉でね。ご存知の通り、ダメでもともとが略された言葉なのだが、彼はこう言っていた。ダメでも友と。これを略した場合、ダメ友になるのではと疑問に思っていたものだが、なかなかどうして粋な趣のある表現だと思わないか？
This is one of the few segments of the game. Like, I'm using a undub patch that also fixes most of the script to actually sound like English. But this is, if I remember rightly, one of the few sequences in the games that had like someone go over it and make it not sound like shit, because the wordplay here is just like you basically have to write something totally different and still make it work in English. It's really rough.
そう深く考えるものでもない。それこそ無粋というものだ。さて、無駄話はこれまで。調査を開始してくれたまえ。
Oh wait, did I get a no, we maxed out, right? I think I saw some people ready to evolve. So Goverymon already evolved, but you guys probably are ready, right? So this is Arcadimon. Okay, you need to level up a bit more before I take you out of the farm. What level are you right now? 12. Alright, so we're going to be running... let's check how this farm is set up. Right, yeah, okay, it's on the standard stuff because the farm's still kind of shit. Right, he's set to lively. But... let's do this for a little bit and get some intelligence going. go. So that's crazy, because last we heard this guy was working for Kamishiro up until last year, and now he's like, Kamishiro who? Oh, hey!
君もビッグな人物になる気配を感じるね。その次も内田を見つけることができるかな。楽しみにしているよ。ビクトリー。Stuff like this is kind of useful for if you have a Digimon and you're like, oh, you know, it's fine, but it's weak to this, you can kind of shut it down a little bit. Yeah, I think there's an Eden point back here somewhere. Possibly on this side. Yeah, there it is. Interesting. While I've like beaten this before, it was like right after it came out. So while I remember the broad strokes pretty well, my memory of the details is pretty fuzzy. So like some of this is gonna be me like seeing stuff and being like, oh, that's what's going on. And trying not to yawn into the microphone.
おう、女子くん、探偵家業にはもう慣れたか？なんだその顔は。俺がここにいちゃいけねえみてえな顔だな。わけは京ちゃんが話してくれるぜ。
実は妙なことに当時のナイルコープの調査資料が見つからなくてね。それで当事者ご本人にご足労願ったというわけだ。
見つからなくて当然だ。調査資料の一切合切を上白が保管しているんだから。
上白が？
京ちゃんを前にこんなこと言うのは情けねえんだが、俺たちはそうするしかなかったんだ。
あの疑惑ですね。
ああ、当時上白がナイルコープを不正買収した疑惑が持ち上がった。俺と京ちゃんの親父さんとで調査を進めていたんだが、ちと問題が起こってな。
問題とは？
上から圧力がかかってきやがったんだ。おかげで俺たちは調査を断念せざるを得なくなっちまった。その時お咎めなしの条件として調査資料の全てを上白側に渡すことになったのさ。
上白が手を回した、自ら黒と言明しているようなものですね。
それも暗黙の了解だったわけだ。闇の深さを思い知った俺たちはあえて騒がず資料の保管先の追跡に専念した。親父さんが亡くなった後も追跡は続けている。今資料は上白のメインサーバーアバロンサーバーの奥深くに保管されている。
Well, holy crap, we didn't go to Avalon this early, did we?
上白の社員たちが機密情報データベースと呼んでいる電脳空間だ。まあ追跡といってもデータの所在をこの目で確認しているわけじゃない。あくまで周辺捜査で得た情報からの推測、つまりただの勘だがね。
十分なお墨付きですよ。ではそろそろ預けていたものを返してもらうとしましょう。
いやしかしだな京ちゃん、相手はあの上白だぞ。世界にその名を轟かす大企業の厳重なセキュリティをどうやって。
Fortunately, we have a connection.
ここは敬明苦闘の孤児に習いましょう。閉ざされた門は強行突破ではなく策略を持って相手に開けさせればいいんです。
おいおい、そんなことが可能なのか。
不可能を可能にしてこそ探偵冥利に尽きるというものですよ。何、こちらには敬明、鶏の鳴き声を真似る名人がいます。上城への侵入にはその人物の力を借りましょう。ちょうど時間だ。
失礼します。
今回も時間通りの来訪ですね。依頼人の上白優子さん。
調査に進展は？
上白優子？ひょっとして上白前社長の？そうか。上白の親族なら誰にも怪しまれず本社内へ。
誰ですかこの人。
お嬢さん頼む、力を貸してくれ。
そういうことでしたか。
どうかな、ぜひ調査に協力してもらいたいのだが。
それは構いません。私もあの疑惑についての真相は知りたいですから。
おお。
ですが私は未成年という理由で社内での権限が大幅に制限されています。私にできるのはおそらく本社ロビーに招き入れることくらいです。そうですね、学校の友人を見学に招待するという名目でなら本社ロビーまでは怪しまれずに連れて行けると思います。
まあ俺や京ちゃんじゃ友人ってのは難しいだろうな。下手すりゃ面も割れてるかもしれね
え。助手一人送り込めれば上々だ。よろしく頼む。
しかしそこからどうやって機密情報データベースへ？何か手段があるんですか？この人が仮にウィザード級のハッカーだったとしても不可能だと思いますけど。
そういうことだ、上白優子さん。そこは電脳探偵の領分、任せてくれたまえ。
わかりました。では手配します。
で実際どうすんだ京ちゃん。
侵入方法ですか？それについては考えがあります。
ほう。
とある依頼でちょっとしたプログラムを入手しましてね。知人の手を借りて助手専用にカスタマイズして使おうと思います。 では早速準備に取り掛かろう。助手君、まずは三神楽美玲のもとへ向かってくれたまえ。先方に話を通しておく。司祭確認はそちらで頼む。
Okay, I don't think we actually go to Avalon just yet. I think we pass through to like a private bit and then go to Avalon.
遅い。待ちくたびれちゃったよ。あんまり遅いからウルトラスーパー心配しちゃったんだよ。別にあんたの心配してたんじゃないんだからね。勘違いしないでよね。
I love the completely flat intonation, like she's doing a really terrible line read.
一応友人のふりをしていただかないと。それらしく見えるように私に合わせてください。ひょっとしてどこか変ですか？ちゃんとできてますよね、友人のふり。いわゆる学友って一般的にこんな感じですよね。それは妙ですね。友人に関する参考資料を間違えた。
I have so much empathy for you girl right now.
いつも通りでいい。おっしゃる意味がよくわかりませんけど、そんなこと言ったら私とあなたがすでに友人みたいじゃないですか。なるほど。今のがかの有名なあえて滑るギャグ。やりますね。迫真すぎて私、形ばかりの乗りツッコミを忘れてしまいました。と言いますか、あなたもちゃんと勉強してきたんですね。とにかくようこそ上城へ。さあ、ロビーを見学するふりをしましょう。案内するふりをしますから。ここから別行動？でも本当にどうやって侵入するんですか？消えた。
Change the world, my final message.
情報も。
おや、友好お嬢様、お友達はどちらへ？
お友達はかくれんぼをしてます。
かくれんぼ？
そうです。何か問題が？
いえ、問題と言いますか。
かくれんぼには適した環境でしょ。ここ広いですから。
そうですね。うん、広いですもんね。
ちなみに私が鬼です。
そうですか。頑張ってください。
はい、必ず見つけてみせます。
その意気です。えそれでは健闘をお祈りしてます。お友達にもよろしくお伝えください。
よろしくと彼が。アカウントをシールするプログラムです。しかもデジモンプログラムによるハッキングスキル、完全に違法ですよそれ。でもあなたや京子さんの言う領分は確かなもののようですね。安心しました。用が済んだらここで合流して外へ出ましょう。あまり長く時間をかけないでください。かくれんぼでごまかすのはさすがに限界がありますし。では後ほど。
Let's do a quick save, just in case, like, I jump into a boss fight and get wrecked. There's an item back there. I'm always, whenever I see anything like that where it's like, oh, there's an item back there, I get just a little bit worried because it's like, it's almost certainly not a big deal, but sometimes the game just puts like memory ups and shit in random dungeons, and it's like, I really don't want to miss out. That turned out to not be a big deal after all. Oh, right, I should swap in, Digimon. Oh. It's not want that? Okay, I should not have auto on, apparently. I should just mash instead. Because otherwise Digimon is going to throw out his 25 SP cost skills and very quickly run out of fuel. Especially since these encounters don't give much. Is there an item over there? Yeah. No? No, I misread one of the swirly things as being an item. Dream, don't you dare start picnicking. What is up with my captions today? They're terrible for some reason. I am. Oh, right now the mystery that I'm trying to solve is why my bitrate is so shit all of a sudden. Fortunately, I'm just like dungeon crawling so I can actually progress while it's doing this shit, but it'd be really nice if it stopped. Okay, there we go. Looks like that was just a flicker. Wrong series. That's Pokemon, this is Digimon. They actually have surprisingly little in common. I mean, they aren't the same genre to begin with, so there's not that much point in comparing them. I think the original Digimon Tamagotchis came first, but it would have been by, like, such a short array of time, they would have most certainly been in development at the same time. But, like, Digimon is like a Tamagotchi thing, whereas Pokemon is basically a clone of SMT. So, like, even where they come from isn't the same. About the only thing they have in common is that they both have cute critters that you raise. Oh no, a back attack. Yeah, that was kind of the whole gimmick with Digimon that made them different from other Tamagotchis was that you could compete with them. And also the way that Tamagotchi evolved would have, like, not only had a huge influence on battles, but was also influenced by the amount of battles that they had. So it was actually surprisingly deep. The Digimon World games, which this isn't one of them, lean much more heavily into the raising aspect. This game is a Digimon story game, which are more of a JRPG type thing. Okay, I was wrong, you do go to Avalon this early. Okay, where are we going? Oh man, how do I get over to you? There's another bridge over there. To go into that thing, turn around, okay. These rooms are really annoying, because it's kind of like, whoa! Okay. That's a fairly significant jump in the quality of the enemy that it wants me to fight. That if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do no major glitches, because the current 80% route with major glitches is, like, incredibly awful. And it's full of, like, frame-perfect tricks and, like, buffering for dupes in Los Santos, and I would probably spend more time, like, fucking it up than actually getting to play the game, so if I do it, I'll probably do no major glitches. However, I'm definitely going to take a break from that for a bit, because the power out happened while I was hunting for tags, and I lost a heap of progress, because my last save was like a while ago, so that kind of saps my motivation to play. I was originally going to be playing like Elden Ring or Super Robot Wars tonight, but Midori got in my ear about Cyber Sleuths, and it really gave me the urge to play it. In this case, at the moment, what we're doing, so the setting for this one is that it has this real like cyberpunk aesthetic where pretty much everyone uses this full dive VR net called Eden to do just about everything. But there's a thing going around called Eden syndrome, which is your body goes comatose and your brain apparently disappears in Eden, and it turns out that it's because there's these things called eaters, which are eating people's brains in Eden, and the company that runs Eden is trying to keep it quiet and like assassinated the previous president of Kamishiro, which is the company that runs Eden. And so Cyber Sleuth is not a kid's game. A lot of the Digimon story games are actually pretty dark. And Digimon games generally are quite difficult, especially the RPG ones. But this game was like specifically aimed at the adult audience, like the people who grew up watching it in the 90s and early 2000s. So it's very close in tone to a Shin Megami Tensei game. On top of that, the people that got in to do the designs, the character designs were done by the same guy who did the character designs for Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor, whose nickname is Anti-Gravity Tits because of how he draws characters. And the monster designs, so not Digimon, but the like Eater designs were done by Oh Great, the guy who drew Tenjo Tango. So they're like really weird looking. It's very good. The soundtrack was composed by the same guy who did Danganronpa. So I actually don't think this is one of his particularly good soundtracks, but it's a fitting soundtrack, even though I don't like a lot of it. Yeah, if you think that's dark, the one of the side quests has you investigating a thing where people are like spending like way too much time in Eden, and like they're in there 24/7, and it turns out that what's happening is this company is like promising them like a perfect virtual waifu, but only if they never log out of Eden again. And it turns out that what they're doing is they're like crafting like a little dream server for the person in question, so they can like live in that with like, you know, a perfect waifu and whatever. And their bodies are being kidnapped and cut up and their organs harvested and sold on the black market.
社内見学の手配といい、所持への対応が正確で素早い。よほど手慣れているように見える。君は一体何者だ？
そう言われても、私は私です。他の何者でもありません。まだ何か。
So the way Digimon get into this setting is that they kind of like accidentally wander into Eden, and because of how they interact with data, they got like captured by hackers and are used as basically like do anything hack programs. But we've got some and we treat them more like partners because we're working with the character from the previous game, which didn't get localized, but it did have a translation patch.
おそらく現実世界の君のデジバイスに盗聴プログラムが仕掛けられている。
I mean, Mega Man Battle Network has some pretty dark shit in it. I was actually kind of surprised because I went back and played Battle Network 2 again recently because I haven't played that since like 8th grade. And I was surprised at just how dark it actually was at points. But yeah, this is like some proper like cyberpunk horror stuff.
相手は相当のやり手だ。
盗聴、そんな。
不本意ではあるが、ここは早々に引かせてもらおう。勇気ある撤退というやつだ。急がば回れ。この種の作戦は地道に焦らずが基本とすべき精神だよ。
でも
Yeah, the Undernet and the WWWnet.
うん。作戦の中止を伝えることは難しそうだな。何？私の助手だ。自分でなんとか
So at the moment, what we're trying to do is break into Kamashiro's private server so that we can steal some information about a corporation that they acquired a year ago, who was doing research into how Eden avatars worked. And Kamishiro wanted to silence that, so they and to make it creepier, the guy who used to be like the head researcher is now permanently at home and kind of brain damaged and doesn't remember anything about working for at an IT corporation or Kamishiro or anything. So something has clearly happened, but we're not sure what yet.
Ugh, あいつも人使い荒えよな。
おい、やめとけって。
つうか、意味あんのかよ、見張りなんてよ。
だよな。天下の神城様のセキュリティがそう簡単に抜けられるわけねえっしょ。ビビりすぎだっつう話。めんどくせえ。めんどくせえ。
やめろっつってんだろ。ここはあいつらの腹の中だぜ。どこで聞かれてるかわかんねえんだぞ。
This game basically resurrected Digimon, though. This game was made on a really low budget and was only planned to be released in Japan, but there was this massive Western petition for it that caused it to get localized. I mean, it was a bottom of the barrel localization. I'm actually using a patch that makes the text legible because it's really trash in the official release. But then it got a sequel, and then Appmon came out shortly thereafter to appeal to younger kids, and then that led into the Digimon Adventure 2020 reboot, and then Ghost Game, which is coming out, which is currently airing. And then in addition to this getting a sequel, they then released a new Digimon World game called Next Order, which is actually a stealth sequel to the old Digimon World game. And there's a new game coming out at the end of this year called Digimon Survive. So, this game was a huge deal because the franchise was really dying.
そうそう、こんな風にいきなり現れたり。て
めえ、どっから湧いて出た？
なんだよこいつ。マジで侵入者？
ここ天下の神城様だぜ。何者だてめえ。
つうか、こいつどうするよ。
どうするってそりゃ始末するしかねえじゃん。命令だしよ。
お前たちここで何をしている？
So this guy is Yugo. He's the leader of Zaxxon, which is the most well-renowned cracker team that is operating at the moment. As you can see, these guys are wearing Zaxxon jackets and stuff. But there's currently a faction of Zaxxon hackers who think that they should just be doing whatever they want since they're the strongest around. So we're seeing some of that infighting here.
知るかよ。
お前たち神城の社員 ID を偽装しているのか？いや、権限が付与されている。神城の人間が呼び込んだ。誰だ？誰がお前たちをここへ？
さあねえ。
答える義務とか僕らにありますかね？
ねえ。
ザクソンの誇りを汚すというのか？
And this is Jimiken, who is a rock star, who has been sending subliminals in his music to try and recruit people for terrorism on the internet. He's kind of like the leader within Zaxxon of the like non-traditionalist crackers.
Yes! I am Jimmy-can! Yahoo!
He's basically a whole character reference to Detroit Metal City, so if you haven't seen that, this will kind of miss on you.
こんなところで会うなんて奇遇ですね。奇遇すぎて逆にロックですね。あー、伝わる？このフィーリング。
お前まで。一体どうなっている？
さあ、どういうことかな。どういうことだろうね。逆にどういうことだと思います？つうか、ホワイ？あんたはどうしてここにいるわけ？つうか、あれはいいわけ？くげる！だんまりですか？そうですか。まあそうですよね。言えるわけないよね。ゆうごちゃん。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。そんなことよりですよ。
I'm pretty sure that Jimiken's dialogue got touched up as well by someone who actually speaks English, because it's kind of like this even in the original. I genuinely don't remember how much of this is different between like the original trash script and the new one. But my memory is that it was like this to begin with, because the way that he speaks in Japanese doesn't really translate well, so it's captured very well in the text.
Okay.
That's so much health. Aw, come on. You hit the one of my guys that can cure panic without using an item. Oh, that's fine. I think I'm going to start using Sukeban as a healer since he's not doing much damage, but he's really hard to shift. I think he's actually going to do more damage just attacking directly because of how much higher his attack stat is than his intelligence stat. Stop that. Oh yeah, he does like almost 2 times as much damage. Jeez. Wow, that hurt. Okay. Oh, and I got a memory up. Sick. Okay.
何これこのデジモン弱っロックじゃねえなお遊びにもならねえじゃんつうかワッツ今日はなんだか喉の調子が悪い意味だぞですし伝わるこのバッドフィーリング Yes, of course! じゃそういうことで
君も早く逃げろ。周辺エリアのセキュリティは僕が解除してある。今のうちなら安全に脱出できるはずだ。
繋がったな。作戦は中止だ。直ちに撤退したまえ。ほう、調査資料を見つけたか。ではなおさら急いで脱出だ。我々の作戦は敵に筒抜けだった。どのような妨害があるかわからない。くれぐれも用心しなさい。敵も去るものだな。盗聴を仕掛けた人物に心当たりはまあいいさ。欲しかったデータは手に入った。結果オーライというやつだな。さて戦利品の中身を確認してみるとしよう。
その資料の中には上白による違法な企業買収の詳細が記録されているはずだ。
ナイルコープの件もしっかり記載されていますね。あった。山科誠についても調査資料が。
So yeah, rather than saving the digital world at the moment, what we're doing is engaging in corporate espionage to try and figure out what the hell is going on with this conspiracy centered around like Eden Syndrome and Kamishiro and the Eaters.
確かこの男がナイルコープの主任研究員だった。職人かたぎで研究一筋って感じの男だ。
それが今では職を変え、かつて自分のいた会社を買収した上白の名前すら知らないと主張している。
どうした京ちゃん。
これは興味深い。ナイルコープには山科誠の他にもう一人主任研究員がいたようだ。末堂明美。
We've met this guy before as well. In the last couple of chapters, there was like a digital wave phenomenon that turned the Shibuya subway system into like a labyrinth that was full of Digimon and Eaters and shit. Because there was like a weird spike of something. You find out later. But basically it turned the whole area into like a pseudo-digital space for a bit. And we found him there studying the phenomenon as well.
そういえばそんな奴がいた気がするな。 人間嫌いで人前に姿を現さなかったからほとんど印象がないが、しかしこいつは何者なんだ？
私も詳しく知っているわけではありませんが、スウェードの明美はエデンネットワークの基礎を築いた人物の一人だと言われています。
エデンを？こいつが？
スウェードが主に研究していたのは精神のデータ化。
Yeah, it is kind of weird. Them being able to show up here is actually like they're not meant to look like they do at the moment to begin with, but then it's like even messier than that as you find out later. Like they wandered into the digital world, but then during an Eden experiment in the prototype phase, they accidentally came in contact with some humans and were corrupted and then began just eating everything instead of doing what they were meant to do, which was just like recording things and then passing on information back to where they come from. So it's a whole mess.
しかしまさかナイルコープに身を置いていたなんて。
なあ京ちゃん、この件一旦俺に預けてくれないか。ずーっと心残りだったんだ。もう一度徹底的に洗い直したい。俺たちのやり方で。
本職の刑事さんがそう言うのなら拒む理由はありませんよ。
すまんな。この資料借りてくよ。
存分にどうぞ。父によろしく。
うん。じゃあまたな。
というわけだ。本職の刑事さんの手で調査は続行される。構わないかな。無論我々も調査に協力していくつもりではあるが。
では失礼します。
それぞれに引きこもごも思うところありといった様相だな。君もご苦労だった。今回の調査は探偵家業の中でも刺激的な部類に入る。心身ともに疲労したはずだ。一休みしたまえ。いい心意気だと言いたいところだが、休めるうちに休んでおくのも仕事のうちなのだよ。それこそ事件は待ってくれない。休みたくても休めない状況に陥る可能性は常にある。だから隙間があれば休息を取る。いざという時のためにね。特進がいかないか？よほど元気が有り余っているようだ。よろしい。ならば仕事を与えよう。君にしかできない特初歩的な推理だよ。しかし実験台とは心外だな。私としてはねぎらっているつもりだったのだが。では今回は君の好みに合わせてみようか。そうだな。まずはイクラとウニ、どちらがいい？ちなみに私のおすすめは両方だ。あとおでんを添えてみようと思うのだが、具の選定については君に一任す。さあ何がいい？ちくわかはんぺんか大根か牛すじか。この際全部持ってみるのはどうだ？
Rest in peace, Army. Pretty sure the only reason that you survive drinking Joko's coffee is because this isn't a real human body. It's like a half digital thing that you made by collecting junk data and then reconfiguring it to look like you do.
都内各地で起こるデジタルウェーブ異常、多発する怪事件、そして反電脳体となった君の存在。上城の一件を又吉刑事に預けた今、さまざまな視点から内外に目を向ける必要があるだろう。来客のようだ。
ここが又吉さんの秘密兵器かよ。うさんくせえ。マジうさんくせえ。
ようこそ信頼と実績のクレミ探偵事務所へ。ご依頼ですか？ 警視庁刑事部電脳犯罪捜査課第一強行班分室所属伊達真紀子警部ほどの。
こっちの素性はお見通しってか。ますますうさんくせえ。まあこっちもあんたのことは調べさせてもらったけどな。そっちのお前もついでにな。よ、また会ったな。
うさんくさい。個性的かつ意外性のある言動および服飾センスを有する警部ほどの口から出たにしてはいささか凡庸な表現だ。
ああ、
しかしうさんが臭いとはどういうことなのだろう。そういう不可思議な周期が存在するのだろうか、それとも言葉のあやに過ぎないのだろうか。気になるな。
おい、んなことはどうでもいいだろうが。まあいいや、素性が割れてんなら話は早え。あんたら又吉さんの捜査手伝ってんだろ。ってことは当然私の捜査も手伝ってくれんだよな。な。
ああ、もちろん。しがない探偵として警察機関への協力は当然の義務で惜しむべくもないよ。というわけだ、女子くん。私の義務は君の義務、君の義務は君の義務。
Thanks,
しっ
Kyoko.
かり義務を果たしてくれたまえ。おっと、私はこれで失礼する。依頼者と外で会う約束があるのでね。
あ、お前今エロいこと考えてんじゃね？じゃ逮捕な。
Oh, wait, I think this is the organ harvesting one I was talking about.
噂くらい聞いたことあんじゃね？秋葉の神隠しってやつ。秋葉原周辺で10人近く失踪してる。半分は捜索願いも出てねえし、まだでかい山にはなっちゃいねえが、大の大人が理由もなくポンポンポンポン姿消すか？たかだか二月そこらの間に。異常だよ異常。大事件だよ大事件だってのに、上の連中ときたら関連性はまだ認められねえだの。そもそも自分らが動く山じゃねえだの。私の勘が捜査しろっつってんだ。文句あっか？星あげてやっから黙って捜査させやがれってな感じで上にブチギレたら又吉さんにぶん殴られた。つうかボコボコにされた。で上もドン引きしてその場は収まったわけだ。私はまた又吉さんに助けられちまった。まあそれはともかく、あの偏屈親父がややこしくなりそうな山からあっさり身を引く理由がやっと分かったぜ。秘密兵器。ここを使って単独捜査してやがったんだ。だったら私が使っても文句はねえよな。お、分かってんじゃねえか。そんじゃま早速始めっか。今送ったデータは失踪者リストだ。秋葉の神隠しの被害者だな。まあ事件にもなってねえから詳しい資料とかはなくてさ、都内の失踪者の中から関係ありそうなやつを私の勘で適当にピックアップしたんだけど。ああ、なんか文句あっか？やべえ、又吉さんから呼び出した。じゃあ私は行くからな。お前はリストにある失踪者についてとにかく情報を集めてくれや。絶対なんか出てくるはずだ。共通の人物とか場所とか趣味とか。刑事ドラマじゃ大体そんな感じだし間違いないね。ああ、この件おっさんには内緒だかんな。チクったら分かってんな。分かってるならよし。
どうだ、若い者同士会話は弾んだか？冗談はさておき、 面倒な相手と関わり合いになってしまったな。これも君の、いや私のカルマだろうか。とにかく君が引き受けた仕事だ。しっかり働きたまえ。私は又吉刑事の手前もあるのでね。表立って動くことは控えるよ。安心したまえ。無論サポートはする。では早速。と、君は何をするつもりかな？なるほど。秋葉原で失踪者について聞き込みか。足を使った現場百遍の心がけは探偵家業には欠かせない。君にも分かってきたと見える。ところで調べたところ、うさんとは怪しい、疑わしい、油断ならないといった意味だと判明した。確かに探偵は我知らずうさんな匂いをまとっているのかもしれないな。だがそれが隠れ蓑にもなっていると私などは考えている。君はただでさえ型破りな電脳探偵だ。この先どのような周期をまとうのか実に楽しみだよ。
Whoa, no, not that. Was that everything? Or did I miss something? No, that was everything, alright. I got a memory up that I should use before I forget. Wait, did I have a second one? Oh, I didn't use the other one before. Whoops. Your party size is fairly limited by memory. See, there's a party memory thing down the bottom so that you can stack up, you know, all of the slots in your, like, all 8+3 slots in your team with, like, super powerful stuff. You have to actually think about what you're bringing with you. Did I hear her say that someone in the farm was max level? These almost are, okay. Yeah, generally speaking, the more powerful the Digimon is, the more memory it takes up. So as Digimon go up in both like what tier they are and how powerful they are within that tier. So you can see here that like these, like Punimon is a baby, these ones are in training, Gabumon and Falcomon are rookies, so they have 5 memory, but Gurumon and Ogremon are champions, so they have 8 memory use. But then, like, some Digimon can have more or less memory than is typical for their tier. Should be Stingmon, I'm thinking, yeah. Okay. You're not maxed out, but you're new to it. What are you good at? Intelligence. But you don't evolve into anything that uses intelligence, because of course you don't. Maybe I'll just feed you and evolve you into Gurumon, because the only thing I'm missing there is the cam. You should evolve though, because you've got an int bonus, so 330. So, the way that the stats work, like HP and SP is kind of obvious. Attack governs physical attack damage, and then defense covers physical defense damage, but intelligence is like the old special in Gen 1 Pokemon. It's both magic attack and magic defense. Then speed is how often you get a turn, but ability is the odd one out. So see how there's like a little +8 next to because yeah, it does. Yeah. See there's a little like +8 next to the intelligence value. A Digimon can have up to, I think it's
is equal to or double it. Whatever. Ability works as a cap on the amount of bonus stats you can have by training in the farm. So, like, you can raise Digimon quickly by walking around with them and fighting, but if you want to make them really strong, then you have to train them in the farm, which takes, like, real time. So, like, what most people do when they're playing casually is they'll, like, cycle Digimon in and out of their farms for, like, when they need them. And so, like, if you don't need something, then you put it in the farm to build up stats, and you pull it out when you need it. Or, for example, when the Digimon that you have with you start to fall off, you move them into the farm and let them start getting bonus stats, and you pull things out of the farm to replace them. And as the Digimon evolves, especially into forms that it hasn't evolved into before, and when it downward, like when it devolves, its ability will go up, and it goes up more when it devolves. So, like, you can have your Digimon cap out because, for example, its maximum level isn't high enough to evolve to its next stage. But then when you devolve it, its ability value will grow, and then that will raise its level cap. So while you evolve them into lots of different things, you can easily have, like, one partner who has been lots of different Digimon. This game actually had a fairly significant online competition scene in the PS4 days, because the battling system is actually quite deep, like, in spite of itself, almost. You've got mostly bonus intelligence, so... What do you need, Cam? Okay, I gotta see what this is. I think I have the meat to do that with. Also got the intelligence boost. Alright, but none of its things use intelligence, of course. This one only checks speed, so let's do that. Okay, so if I feed Pokemon and Gabumon in the farm, I may be able to evolve if I can get it to actually eat its food. Oh, you little shit. From here it's only going to be Cam plus 1, which isn't worthwhile. You only needed like 5 or so, right? I think I can evolve that now. %? Are you serious? I'll just evolve it into Patamon for now. Had it eaten both of the exciting meats that I gave it, it probably would have been able to go to the 50% Cam one, which I was pretty interested in. Oh, 25%. Jesus, okay. That's not happening. None of these are really good options, but... Numemon learns magic skills, so that'll be fine. And I should move some stuff out of my farm and into my team. Should I move out you, probably? I could... Actually, no, Stingmon will do, because I need, like, some more variance in my team. The way that the training system works is actually quite interesting and complicated, but it's also kind of hard to, like, get a handle on it. Fortunately, the main game is not too difficult. If you start going to the post-game quests, though, you really need to have a good handle on how the game works. Which I think is good, because it's like, if you want to be, like, super sweaty about it, you can be, but if you don't, then you can just play the main game and it's no issue. Yeah, pretty much. Earlier Digimon games were kind of infamous for being very difficult to actually play, because they tended to have really intricate systems that were not explained very well in the game itself, and they often have really, really bad localizations. Digimon World is kind of legendary. If you look up on LP Archive, there's a really good Let's Play of Digimon World by Orange Fluffy Sheep, which ends up having a lot of interesting tidbits, but like the mega that he tops out with, he only gets because someone else helps him reverse engineer the game so they can figure out what the requirements for it are, because all of the guides were guessworks and the official guides were mostly wrong. This game has a really good balance where, like, the main game is difficult, but if you are diligent, you can grind through things or just, like, be patient and figure it out. But the post-game stuff will really test you to your limits. I need to quickly duck back and find a portal, not you. Oh, conveniently, I'm pretty sure the person that is right next to me is the person I need to speak to. You haven't got Branos anything yet, but, no, I moved you to fighter, didn't I? So you're not gonna go to... You're not gonna get bonus in, so I'll start moving you to Sunomon.
Hi? 花屋の店員さん？何ですかそれ？はい？なぜあの人を見ているのかって？それは実は私あの鬼毛にストックされているんです。だからあの鬼毛がいなくなるまでここで隠れているんです。つけられたりしたら困るので。ところであなた何者なんですか？まさかあなたも。え？探偵さん？あの鬼毛に私のことを聞いてこいと頼まれた。じゃあ鬼毛に伝えてもらえますか？私キモい感じが生理的に無理なので鬼毛の気持ちには応えられませんと。それじゃあよろしくお願いします。でもよかったです。このままじゃ私どうにかしちゃいそうだったので。
Can you get down? No. The game does a pretty poor job of marking out like where you can and can't go sometimes. And there is our clue.
よ、こんなところで何して。オタクどうしてここに。事件の調査か。調査ね。何の調査？どんな事件？はあ？なんだよ今さら。俺とオタクの仲じゃん。いいから話せって。秋葉の神隠しか。そういや、このフォーラムでも失踪者が出たって言ってたっけ。で、この参加者の中に犯人がいるってか。へえ、面白そうじゃん。俺も手伝ってやるよ。今ちょい暇だし。じゃ、中野に行こうぜ。情報提供者と待ち合わせしてんだろ。用事があってここに来たんじゃないのかって。別にそういうあれじゃねえよ。たまたま通りがかっただけだよ。
Passing by a private forum.
なんか気になったっつうか、コミマニってなんだろうなみたいな。コミュニストマニファクチュアとかだったらちょい興味あるかなみたいな。じゃあ俺先行ってっからすぐ来いよ。
Oh no, this is the Akiba dungeon one, right? Okay. If I remember rightly, the bookstore is... Nope, wait. No, is that a do? No, it's up the next level on level 2, I think. Is this the... No, this is the music store. It's up on level 3. Yeah, it is kind of like that. So this guy, Arata, he is the sysop for the forum that the main character usually hangs out in, or did before this mess started. And he's actually like an old school cracker from before like Digimon were being used and stuff. His handle is actually Blue Box after the old blue boxes that were used by phone freakers. So he's like kind of a cut above everyone else at the moment.
ああ、ちょいと待ってくれ。よっと。あったあった。例のサイトのログだ。これで削除されたっつうデータを終えるぜ。データなんざユーザーが削除したつもりでもサーバには残ってるもんだ。格納されてる領域にプロテクトがかかって
Yeah, it's a pretty obscure
デ
reference.
ータそのものも暗号化されてたりする
I
け
mean,
ど
the concept predates me by like 20 years.
エデンの汎用サーバに侵入するくらいなら俺程度でもこの通りってわけ。
ほう、鮮やかなものだな。
ま、どってことねえっす。そういいじゃ、目当てのデータを探しますか。コメントを復元して遡れば。
I have not, but I've heard that it's wildly inaccurate and not very good.
なんだこのデータ。
それが目当てのデータならば、かなり特殊なプログラムによって蘇生されているようだな。
ひょっとしてこいつデジモンプログラムか。そりゃちゃんと解析したことなかったぜ。
なるほど、確かに構造は似ているが、だとすると相当変異したものと言えそうだ。0と1で表せない何かの影響を受けたか、あるいはそれそのものか。
イーターが絡んでるって可能性もあるぜ。こりゃ面白えや。こんなのに出くわすなら俺も電脳探偵になるかな。とここでうだうだやっててもしゃあねえ。行って確かめてみようぜ。おあつらい向きにこの妙なデータは削除された後空論に流れ着いてる。
Oh yeah, Captain Crunch, the breaker of the same name. Yeah, it's really interesting how they managed that.
仮にイーターみてえなヤバいプログラムだったとしてもデジモンで対抗できる。そうと決まれば善は急げだ。じゃあ空論のガラクタ公園で合流な。
なかなか優秀な助手じゃないか。いや、君の助手であるならば、つまるところ私の助手の助手だな。では助手くん、ここは助手の助手くんの規制に身を委ねたまえ。運も実力のうちとは使い古された表現だが、君が彼と縁をつないだことも俯瞰してみれば君の運、実力のうちだ。粗末にすると罰が当たるぞ。
Yeah, the original ones were like blue boxes, but there were more specialized ones that came in all kinds of colors. Okay, collector park, so we're gonna start all the way back here, which is awful. No, can't do that here. That's right, this area doesn't have random encounters.
all of the encounters on this floor are such low level that it's really not even worth fighting them, but thankfully I have a skill that lets me turn off most of the random encounters. Okay, you said it should be around this somewhere. Currently level 1, no, it's not up there, so it's probably in the back somewhere. Unless it was in the park area that I ran past, but it should be over here. Yeah, this one's pretty good about it, and as a nice touch, because no, I'm actually not sure if they even came out here, because I'm in Australia, so even if they did get a PAL release, it may not have actually been released here. And I've read Let's Plays of them, but trying to play Persona 2 is quite difficult because of the weird way that it was split up and like only one half of it was localized and then only the other one of the PSP remakes was localized. It's a huge mess all over. That looks about right. Something cool about this game is that because your character's skills are almost all related to like themselves, and their body is like partly digital to begin with, you can use basically all of your hacking skills in the real world as well. Which is, you can't do that in the next game where the character is an ordinary human until there's like a crash event where the digital world starts encroaching on the real world, and then you can start using your hacking skills in reality. Ooh, okay, that's kind of real. Yeah, the encounter rate is super awesome. Yeah! Well, that was the age where games were like that, though. Because like gaming was such a niche hobby, like you could get away with stuff like that because only people who are really diehard were buying games in the first place. That was anticlimactic. I thought that was going to be much rougher than it actually was. Yeah, indie games also tend to do that a lot. Because it's like, a lot of those are more passion projects than anything else, so like... they can afford to be experimental, whereas you can't do that with like a AAA game. Wait, do I have export? Okay. Yeah, I was actually planning on playing a lot of that on stream because I got like the Hitman 3 upgrade that ported Hitman 1 and 2 into it, and I was really interested in it, but then my PS4... well, first my TV died, and then my PS4 died.
呼んでねえだろな、警察。
Yeah, I've played the first two games in it, but like replaying them in the Hitman 3 engine is a fairly different experience. And yeah, I really like the because like part of the appeal of the series has always been like figuring out how to poke the Rube Goldberg machine that is the level and seeing what happens. But I really like that it gives you the option to like follow certain storyline hits if you like want the guidance, or you can figure it out on your own. It's a really good combination of systems.
協力してやんねえからな。コンビ解消だ。おっと、この奥だ。さて、何が待ち受けてやがるかなっと。なんだ。マジかよ。こいつは新宿の地下と同じあの現象。つうことはイーターがいるってことか。
That one is really great, especially since 47 walks the runway like he owns it. It's really great.
そうだな。とにかく進んでみるか。しかし次から次へと何なんだ。ほんとオタクといると退屈しねえのな。
Since we are starting a dungeon crawl, I'm going to take a break for a couple of minutes and get a coffee. So I'll be back very shortly.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I was like, I'll just go to the bathroom real quick and my stomach tried to fall out. Does Digimon's special attack do fixed damage? Oh, no, not fixed damage, but it's defense penetrating stick. Okay. Beaters have really low HP but really high defense, so anything that can like break through their defense is really strong against them. Or things that deal fixed damage.
マリ、おい、マリペ、しっかりしろ。なんだってマリがたまたま巻き込まれちまったのか。まさかあの後犯人に。ああ、分かってるって。俺たちがパニクっても仕方ねえよな。イーターを片付けてこの現象が消えりゃマリも元に戻るよな。よし、じゃあ調査再開だ。他にも巻き込まれた人間がいるかもしれない。探してみようぜ。仕方ねえか。
I might as well get the extra money from Doofmon, and he has a pretty powerful AoE attack. I'm really glad I felt that one coming and it didn't just happen out of thin air. Because that was a really loud sneeze. And the mic is like right in the path of it, so it would have just been like ear destroying. Yep. I realized I left the mouse there like that. Yes! And here's Sudo.
おや、あなたたちですか。
なんだってあんたがここに。まさか秋葉原でこの現象が起こるって予測してたとか。
そのまさかです。研究は日進月歩。デジタルウェーブ状態をつぶさに観測することで、シフトが発生する地域を特定できます。精度はまだまだですがね。
シフト？この現象のことか？
ええ、デジタルシフトとこの私が名付けました。迷いな。いや、なかなか趣のある響きですね。どことなく郷愁を誘うような。ですが、もう決めちゃいました。この現象はデジタルシフトです。
名前はともかくだ。この現象が来たということは、イーター
So Kyoko called it a labyrinth earlier, and that's why Ami is getting all tilted about it.
元に戻るんだよな。
いかにも。前回お二方に実証してもらった通りです。いやはや、その説はどうも。
俺たちの他にも中に人間がいるんだけど、軒並み様子がおかしい。それもこの現象のせいなのか？
いや、それはどうでしょう。デジタルシフトに巻き込まれただけであれば、 肉体や精神に極端な影響が及び、現に我々はピンピンしていますしね。さすがに長時間となると話は別かもしれませんが。
じゃあ原因は他にあるんだな。イーターか、それとも逃しちまったデジモンか。
まあ何が現実に起きたとしても不思議はないのがこの現象の最も興味深い特徴ですし、いかなる可能性も否定はできません。
真相は自分の目で確かめるしかねえってことか。まあ花からそのつもりだけどな。
そうでしょうとも、そうでしょうとも。では私はこの付近をもう少し調査しておりますので、何かありましたらどうぞお気軽にお声掛けください。
みんな行くよ。
Really yet? Eh. Yeah, real smooth Arica.
後悔するぜ。
Oh, stick!
このまま突っ走れ。
Gold Digimon is high on the list of things I want because its special skill gives you bonus money and it's super useful. Oh nice, I got a cam USB too. Actually, I should put that on Steamon, and then maybe I should try and get like Pile Dramon or something and go up into Imperial Dramon. Oh no, wait, it's only combo rate, it doesn't actually raise cam faster. Okay, never mind me. Oh boy, the tide is starting to set in. I think I'll call it quits after this dungeon is finished. Oh, was it this quick? I thought the dungeon was longer than that.
書かなきゃ、もっと書かなきゃ、書かなきゃ。
嘘だろ。あんたが神隠しの 犯人なのか。
あら、真田くん。え、真田くんなの。ああ、真田くん、本当に真田くんだ。
西野さん、マジかよ。何やってんだよ。
何って見てわからない。私漫画を描いてるの。ほらほらほらほら、見て見て見て見て、こんなに思い通りに描けちゃうの。二次創作じゃない、オリジナルだよ。完全にオリジナルなの。
西野さん、
どう真田くん、すごいでしょ。私これだけ描ければ文句なしにデビューできるよね。プロの漫画家になれるよね。
漫画を描いてるだって意味わかんねえよ。それのどこが漫画なんだ。笑えねえんだけど、マジで。
真田くんも私の漫画をけなすんだ。やっぱりそうなんだ、そうなんだ。
あのデジモンつうか、なんだよあのデタラメなデカさ。
真田くんもあいつらと一緒だね。私の作品を無意味にけなして、私の夢を邪魔して、バカにして、あざけって、恥ずかしめて、何事もなかったように笑って生きてられるんだ。
こいつはヤバそうだぜ。
私あいつらを笑えなくしてやったの。ここだと何でも私の思い通りになる。漫画に書いたことが本当になる。真田くんも笑えなくしてあげる。でも殺したりは絶対にしないよ。だって私の漫画が完成したら、お前らが私の読者に、私の漫画の虜になるんだから。それまでお願い、黙っててお願い。それまで何も見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで見ないで。
Here we go. Yeah, pretty much. The wise one possessing her is kind of freaked out, so... Are you kidding me? So that attack has a very low chance of causing instant death, and it actually procced, but the boss is immune to it.
このまま突っ走れ。
Jesus, that's a lot of damage. Wow. My guys are even resisting that, and it was still huge.
このまま突っ走れ。ほら。案外大したことなかったな。
Oh, and another memory up. Sick, okay. the game is really being like, you know, by the way, you should be getting towards Ultimate by now.
私の夢があれがいないともう書けない。
西野さん、俺あんたの漫画結構楽しみにしてたんだぜ。とにかく漫画を描くのが好きって。俺は読むだけだからさ、そういう楽しみ方ができるあんたが羨ましいって思ってたんだ。それがこんなことになるなんてよ。正直信じらんねえっつうか、信じたくねえっつうか、気づけなくてすまねえ、西野さん。
真田くん、私ただみんなに楽しんでもらいたくて。でも私の中で何かが膨らんで止められなかった。どうして私、どうして。
Panic.
まずい、逃げろ。
え、あ、は、あ
西野さん、てめえ許さねえ。厄介だな。
Wow, you know that? Let's get it started.
食らえ。終わったか。お疲れさん。
Oh man, that worked even better than I thought it was going to. Holy crap. Oh, Sigil and Makrush. Okay. Starting to come together slowly but surely.
あ、収束するぞ。
Weird. I thought the dungeon was longer than that. Maybe it just feels like it, because normally the Eater fight takes forever.
一体どんな手を使ったんだ。しかし妙な事件だぜ。お前の通報で駆けつけてみれば失踪者は全員無事。けど失踪中の記憶は一切なし。しかも犯人はぶっ倒れてて意識なし。どうやらエデン症候群になっちまってるらしい。これじゃあまともに事情聴取なんざできやしねえっての。最近流行りの怪事件ってやつだな、こりゃ。つうかお前本当に何も知らねえんだろうな。ああ、お前から事情聴取したら全部又吉さんにバレちまうからな。今回は見逃してやら。つうわけで言ってよし、又吉さんが来る前にとっとと消えろ。ま、ご協力感謝してやんよ。
エデン症候群？西野さんが？イーターに襲われた西野さんがエデン症候群を発症した。イーターはデータを食らう。仮にデジタルシフトの中で人間も反デジタル化しているとすると、西野さんは半分だけ食われちまったのかも。データ化した意識だけ。エデンでイーターに自分のアバター、精神データを食われ、肉体だけが現実世界に残される。それがエデン症候群ってわけか。そうすると治療法はどうなる？イーターを倒せば食ったデータを吐き出す？いや、あのイーターを倒しても西野さんは意識を失ったままだ。ダメだ、情報が足りねえ。スウェードのおっさんを探し出して聞いてみるか。つうわけで俺もうちょいイーターとか追っかけてみるわ。そんじゃまたな。
Yeah, let's pretend we didn't just learn that that our body is never coming back.
失踪事件に迷いが巨大デジモンにイーター。なかなかの大冒険だったようだ。注目すべきは巨大化したというデジモンだな。デジモンに操られた男を思い出したまえ。彼はデジモンに影響されてしまったが、逆に彼女はデジモンに影響を及ぼしたのだろう。彼女の心の奥底にある妄執、承認欲求、エゴイズム、そういった精神作用がデジモンを呼び寄せ、結びつき完全に支配してしまった。そして迷いがの発生で結びつきが強まり、超常的な力を発揮するに至った。彼女はハッカーではない。デジモンとも縁遠いごく一般的な人間だ。それでもデジモンを強化した上、刺激し今回の事件を引き起こした。人間の意識というものはかくも凄まじい力を秘めている。ともかく事件の解決はめでたい。ご苦労だったね。君は運だけでなく実力もしっかり備えつつある。頼もしい限りだ。しかし気になるのはスウェード明美の動向。迷いが内部は危険であるにもかかわらず、なぜ彼ほどの人材が単独で動いている。天才と呼ばれる人物の行動は凡人には計り得ないということか。
You know, I don't think they actually explain how, one, he just casually breaks into the digital shifts with no problem, and two, doesn't get attacked by anything.
だがそれは取りも直さず、我々に計り得ない動機があるとも言えよう。推理が憶測を呼び、
Actually, wait.
飛躍が事実を
I think from memory he's behind the Mr. Navet that gives you the Digimon capture program.
私も迷い込んでしまったのかもしれないな。
So maybe he actually has it already.
思考の迷いがね。
Palmon. I shouldn't have had to think about that. Student maxed out. Since you got mostly plus attack. You need cam plus 10%. But I wanted to set up a VMon, so maybe I can do that. I just need to... I buy... Yeah. Drop into the farm and say hello. Sukeban. Eat it, you little shit! Okay. That's Monodramon, but I'm gonna go for the VMon connection and see if I can start like working towards getting Eldramon. You need very high cam for that though, so I'm going to... What do I need to do to move to turn you into XVMon? Yeah, that's this one, okay. You've got this... Actually, isn't that Dynacumon? Not XVMon? I could be wrong though. Oh, so I'm gonna find out. I need the cam though, so I better move him into my party so that we can start building it up. actually just really curious about what this one is at all. Oh, it's Repamon, okay. Cool. Not actually that useful in this case. I might just devolve him immediately back into Patamon. Since I have a bunch of bonus in intelligence, I should send him on like an intelligence line. You need attacking 90. That's probably going to happen regardless, but I should put someone with the right personality on there. You're pretty much set. You have bonus intelligence, so you could do that. Or I could move you into Wizardmon, who is like exceptionally good. Or even Digimon, but you don't have any bonus attack, so maybe Wizardmon is a good pick. For you, you're pretty much the same, right? Is this not Devimon? It must be like Ice Devimon or something like that. Yeah, because it's water element, so it's gotta be like that. Okay. Since my team has probably a few too many of these guys, I'm gonna put you... What's your skill? Okay, I put you back in... Actually, what's your personality like? Defender, durable, fighter, okay. In the farm we have... I'll put you back in the farm so that I can make better use of your ability. And who's it currently set to? It's currently set to attacker. Fine, but... yeah... A lot of my guys want int, so I might switch it to the newer one as the leader and then run it. Oh, I can expand the farm too. Which means that I should go and buy a thingy. If I'm going to run it on int, I can put the int plus thing on it if it's available. Nope, it's the attribute ones. Okay, too bad, I guess. I'll do the void symbol, because, like, the really low-level Digimon are the ones that tend to be, neutral element, so it's an easy way to level them up. Rip all of my money. Actually, what I should do is I should go and see if the next tournament is available yet, and I might quickly run that while I finish my coffee before bed. Oh, I can stop by the metal guy too, for a quick cash injection. Not much, but like, it's literally free. Okay, here we go. I think the gold cup is the one that terminates in Flame and will just like obliterate you. Ow. I probably could have just attacked into that. rather than spend the SP, but whatever, it's fine. I swear that has a 5th note in the PS4 version. Right, let's pick the vaccines off first, and then I can swap in the viruses to fight Sunflower. Oof. I gotta get some better data Digimon. Digimon NX is really starting to fall off. Come on. Oh yeah, we going places. Ow! Wow, I am actually surprised that he lived through that. Right, that one's data. Let's pick that one off first, and then I can switch in some vaccine characters to put in work. Seriously? I desperately needed that to not miss. Alright, now I can switch the team off. Digimon's stats are actually really buffed because of the farm training, so he may be able to come in and do work. Nice crit. Oh no, no, don't start doing that. Okay, there we go. I'm probably not going to win this time because I'm pretty sure this one ends with that Flame Dramon that will just completely body you. You have that much HP, right? No, I should have used a smaller item. That's alright, these things happen. That was a significant XP buff though. I might do some grinding on this tomorrow if this is the tournament I think it is. Oh! Right, that one's the odd one out, so... What we'll do is I'll use Stone to revive. And we'll pick off tank one first and then swap into the vaccine lineup. At this point, my primary team is probably going to be okay to evolve, so I should get on that sooner rather than later. Oh, don't you dare! God damn it! Okay. I wonder if this will do more damage. Not the same, really. I'll just do defense penetrating. That'll work. Yeah. Doesn't matter how much defense you have if you don't get to use it in the calculation. Stopping the vaccine, Digimon. I'll keep Sting one in and try and pick up Gardramon first, so that he stops casting defense up. Oh! Okay. I might swap him with Beamon then, to try and start getting Cam up. Why is that animation so good? Oh. That's kind of rough. Those ones are with viruses, right? Yeah, okay. I can take advantage of that. Let's start by picking up Stingmon, since he's the only one that isn't at a disadvantage. The other guys can do damage, but it's not as bad since it's only half damage due to the type disadvantage. I'm probably more scared of Kalagamon since I'm pretty sure that Scissor Arms is one of those ones that ignores defense, so it's going to do proportionally more damage. Good level up top-ups there. Yeah, this asshole. Okay, there is no way I'm winning this fight. This is one of the first fights in the game where the enemy has like a really specific strategy, and it's a really strong one. Like, he gets a lot of turns, but basically he alternates between using acceleration boost, which pretty much doubles the next attack, and Fire Knuckle, which hits everyone and is very strong. Oh, and he blocks sleep because of course he does. Oh, and he sets cross counter so that you can't melee attack him, and the counter attack from that is really strong. 1 HP? Are you kidding? Alright, let's go. I can't even afford to attack there, so yeah. Not that my intelligence is great, but I'd rather not proc cross counter if I can possibly avoid it, so oof! You still can't attack, so Gadramon, get in here. If I bring Vegemon, then the elemental, like, Cash will mean that he'll just kind of get eaten alive. Okay, no longer has cross counter up. I shouldn't really be spending this many items on this, but like it'd be cool if I actually could beat him. However, I'm gonna like try and scale it back a bit because I don't want to spend too much on him. God, it does so much damage. Distractor on. Yeah, there's Axel Boost, so I am about to get wrecked.
I actually don't mind this, because, like, it's really rough, but it's an actually good strategy, so you do need to think about it, which I don't mind. Yeah, he gets 2 turns in a row. He's just gonna Axel boost Fire Knuckle. Oh, unless he's dumb and does cross counter instead. This is probably still gonna kill me, though. Or he could Axel boost twice, not that it matters too much in this case, because I can't actually use it. I'd use that to my advantage on most of these. Yeah, here we go. No! I'm so screwed. Like, unbelievably screwed. Yeah. That's a pretty normal outcome for this fight. It's really rough. This is actually like a best case scenario though, because it means that I can use the tournament to like grind up some money and stuff. I'd better do some evolving though. You don't bonus defense, so I should pick something that relies on having high defense, like you, whatever you are, probably Andromon. Oh, catch Mamamon, okay. Cool. You must have a bonus attack. Yep. This is probably like Mega Kabuterimon, yeah. Curve has a magic attack as their special for some reason. Okay, cool. Am I gonna overrun my body memory? Yeah. It's definitely time that I took this one out. Oh, that's the real shit right there. Hold on. Okay, who in my party has like the lowest bonus stats? It's probably... Oh, it is. It's probably catch Mamamon. Okay, so I'll probably... I'll move him to the farm. Evolve Structural. I love how, like, Hakon's ultimate is basically just like Jesmon but smaller. Okay, that's sick though. Doesn't have a great special skill, but he's cool, so like whatever. Except now my team kind of sucks. Give me one, and then I'll try evolving him. You have a huge intelligence boost. Not a great SP boost. Okay, maybe perfect. Let's go with Edamon. Especially Edamon. Okay, this party isn't like super balanced, but it will probably be good enough until I can use some more memory ups. Oh, I had a memory up. Okay, sick. Most of these are going to be like too... Yeah, I can't really bring anything else with me at the moment.
Why did... Oh, it's Digimon! That horrible abomination that shouldn't exist. And that's only barely a joke. God, it's creepy. Yeah, I think this should be XV1? Yeah, okay. So if I can get these two to like top out, I can go into Paildramon, who is like amazing, as you expect. And yeah, okay, I think I'll do that. Alright. I may do a little bit of grinding tomorrow to try and get my party like a little bit more topped up off stream. It's like 3 in the morning, so let's call it quits here. This already went for like way longer than I meant it to, because it was going to be like, oh, I'll just stream for a couple of hours, and it's like 4 hours later. Okay. So, thanks to everyone who stopped in and chatted. If you're watching on YouTube, a like would be super appreciated. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe or follow me on Twitch. I announce things on Twitter. I have a Discord. It's all in the links below. You know how it is. Okay. I'll see you guys next time.